Greetings and salutations. Oh boy. Welcome to Cup of Joe with Poe. I'm your wayward traveler, Don Poe. And we're still here at the Polynesian Cultural Center. You get that correct. And behind us is a replica of a hut. Let me give you a little bit better of a look here. This is one of the stages that we have procured for the moment to use for our morning show here, talking about spring. Now, spring is that time of year where it's rebirth. Everything is growing. All the trees are changing color back to green. The snow's melting away. The permafrost is melting away. We're getting warmed up here. We're seeing life. The birds and the insects and all the animals on the earth are all in mating mode if this is their time of the year, but more than likely it is. And as we know, us humans, we mate no matter what time of the year. We're looking for opportunities to mate. But spring brings on this new beginning. It's just like me. Every day I wake up and it's an adventure. Every day I could make it the same. I could be in a routine. I could have, which is very important. But for what I'm doing here on this path of enlightenment, in order to take this journey, this adventure, to open my eyes, to truly see the world in infinite K. I'm not looking through 4K, 8K, none of that. This is infinite K. This is reality. I don't need to put a pixel on it because it's reality. I'm not altering nothing. I'm not taking a filter and doing things with this. This is reality. I can't do that. I'm seeing things for what they truly are now. And that's hard for others. Now, spring is a new year, a new time, a new beginning. You could recreate yourself. You could do anything you want. It's like a garden. You had a garden the year before, and that garden didn't produce very good fruits and vegetables. Most of them were spoiled, or didn't even, the plants didn't take root in ground, and all these problems. Well, that could equate to how that year went. Now, this is a new year. The last garden was chaotic. It didn't have rows. It had, the tomatoes were mixed in with the squash, and all the different fruits and vegetables were mixed together. It wasn't uniform. There was no way for anything to thrive or grow in there. It was oversaturated. There was too much. Trying to get all the nutrients out of the soil, and there wasn't enough nutrients for as many plants as there was. This go around, don't put so many plants. Itemize them, put them where they go. Put them in rows, and get them the proper nutrients and everything, and watch that garden thrive, because you're more prepared now. Last year's garden didn't go so well. This year's garden is another chance. Every spring is rebirth. And you can do this on a daily basis. Every day you can wake up and be reborn. And that sleep time is when your body's recharging and the mind's off and it's doing its work on the body. That's a time to really get in. You cannot skip sleep. Sleep is vital. Now, I lived for a while where I only slept because I had to, not because I wanted to. And I still kind of on that cusp, because I'll go to sleep and right when I wake up, I'm ready. It's not go back to sleep. I have something in me where I can't just go back to sleep. I can't lay there and just keep going back to sleep and going back to sleep. Too much going on out here. Life is too short to sleep it away. Get out here. Get active. Get in the community. Spring. Rebirth. It's what it's all about. A new beginning. And once again, every day can be a new day. It is a new day. Every day is a new day. What am I talking about? We're still, getting the caffeine flow in here. I'd like to give a special shout out and a special thanks to Keith, I'm going to make sure I say his name right, Crump, Keith Crump. Like to give him a special shout out and thanks today. He helped us this morning with some breakfast, and after talking to the guy, I'm anxious to talk to him again. He seems very knowledgeable and very ambitious. I like that. I love ambition. I love people that have goal, drive, and they want to do things. I'm to the point now in my life where I can't be around negativity. I can, but I don't want to. I don't want to be around negativity. I don't want to be around ignorance. I don't want to be around just a bunch of bullshit and drama. I don't. I want to be able to sit and have intelligent conversations with like-minded people. I want to talk about politics and world events, and I want to grow more. I want to learn more. Every evening we are stuck on these watching from Y-Files to 50 strange facts you didn't know existed, or geography. We're all over the place. We're learning. Still, I'm 47 years old and I'm still learning, because every year is a new year and I have to be prepared for that year. This is our year. This is the year where we really take all this knowledge, information, all of the grinding, all of the online work, all these moments where I've been on this camera, from the ups to the downs, the in-betweens. You've watched it all. You've seen it. You know me. It's really surprising sometimes when the phone rings and I answer, no matter who it is, unless I'm in the middle of something and I can't. Don't even know who the people are sometimes, and they call and they know me already. They'll be on the other line like, Don, da da da, and just talking to me like we just really know each other. I don't understand when I'm doing these and when I'm living my life on this camera, I can't see who's on the other side. There's not a two-way camera system here to where I can see everybody that sees me. It doesn't work like that. So I don't even know who's watching me. But I do know people are watching. I know because people care. There's still good people in this world. I got to thank my sister. Thank you so much. She has also contributed and helped, along with other members of this family that we have here. There are a lot that hate us. There are a lot that are envious toward us and have animosity toward us. And the reason why is because we're building something from nothing. We're doing something others aspire to do, but they might have a character flaw. They might have something holding them back, or they have alternative motives behind it. That's why we're where we're at in the position we're in digitally here. I don't pay for reach or anything, but Facebook of lately has acknowledged me so much that they keep throwing me in these new programs. They keep giving me these upgrades and these boosts. It feels really good. Starting to make a little bit of money off Facebook. Change. But it's a snowball effect, and it keeps going. To make money on Facebook, you need to use pictures, not video and things of that nature. People think that's not how this works on Facebook. Facebook is set up around posts and pictures. Type something out, a lot of people respond to it. If you're monetized, you'll make money off of it quicker than a video, unless you got dumb followers. And if you got all them followers, you either paid your bill and paid for reach, or you paid for bots. Don't be fooled. A lot of these guys paid for bots, man. And I can understand. I bet they were in that position where it was like, hey, man, we want to make you look better than you are. We're going to go ahead and use this bot farm here and get you 43,000 followers like that. Run it. Then they did it, and then once they start dropping stuff and their numbers are the same as my numbers, and we're dealing with a tangible 6,000 non-bot followers here, that's an indication that, hey, if you got 43,000 followers, you should at the bare minimum get at least 8,000 views to, on the low end, 6,000. That's just numbers right there. That there's no way that somebody that's got, which I'm just throwing any number out here. just anything over 40, 50, 20, even 20,000 followers. If you have that many followers and you're not pulling 4,000 views a video, 3,000 views a video, then chances are most of them are bots. They paid for them. And I feel bad for a lot of these guys that got tricked into that and didn't realize what it would do on the back end. It makes them look like their career's not moving forward. I have strayed so far off topic here from spring. It is unreal, but that's how we spring forward. I'm just springing forward with conversation, so we're still keeping it spring-wise. You feel me? So let's crush this spring down till it's got some pressure in it. We're going to release it in a moment. So they do all that, and they expect these numbers that don't show, and then it makes them get depressed. And you could see it on their faces. You could see it when they're doing their monologues or whatever it is they're doing. Authenticity like this is just freestyle. This is, I didn't even have a subject, a topic, nothing. I just picked spring because it looks like spring around here, and I said, you know what? Spring is my topic, and I'm going to talk to this camera here. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm talking to a camera. But yet I'm talking to all of you. But I don't know who all of you are. There's no fear. There's no... only thing I'm worried about is getting my background looking right. Okay. My thumbnail and my title, which my thumbnail is not very good on this one. Title's not very good on this one. I do this so much that it's just... I don't always put the same amount of effort into each one of them. This one's one of those quick in and out cup of Joe and Po to keep with the consistency, to keep the algorithm pumping. To have a routine is very, very good, but don't be afraid to break a routine at all. You have to sometimes in order, if not, everything becomes so mundane. Oh, and so boring. It's just so predictable. I can't live like that. I was raised different. I was raised on the road. I was raised by, you know, the sweetest woman on the earth that was just so kind and nice, and then a sociopath that would, you know, didn't have no problem taking someone out in the blink of an eye and not even think twice about it. You know what I mean? So I lived on two polar opposites there to mold me into this, that I'm not playing games with people, and I don't let talk just talk. You know, talk leads to action and all that. I am a man. And then on the other end, I have great compassion for humanity, and I want to see us do good. So my mother and father instilled these things in me, these core beliefs, these values, these morals that I've also altered and molded throughout my life to where I'm at now. And then just recently being awakened to the now and living in the now. And I refer to that a lot. Once again, Toll Eckhart, Vincent Peale, Jordan Peterson, hell, Andrew Tate. These are all people to investigate their beliefs and their, you know, what makes them tick, what makes them move, and their philosophies or whatever it may be. And truly, I feel that I've grown so much since then. But on the other end, I'm getting older, so I lose my patience real easily. Like, I don't have patience for fantasy world like I used to. I don't have a problem with acknowledging someone as being the opposite sex, you know, like, excuse me, ma'am, and it's a dude, and I know it's a dude, but dude's trying, right? At least he's trying. He's not going to turn around with full beard and makeup on, and I mean, get the fuck out of here. What the hell are you trying to do here? Be the bearded lady or something? It's just ridiculous, absurd. So I don't help people. I don't affirm mental health. I don't anymore. I won't affirm it anymore. I'm all the way done with the race politics. I can't stand it no more. I don't want to hear about my people. I don't want to hear about any of that bullshit anymore. This is 2025, and we live in the greatest country on earth. That the top 4 earners, now I don't believe in race, but did you know the top 4 earners, that Caucasians are number 4 on that list? The most populated, the largest demographic is Caucasian in America. Once again, I do not believe in race. We are all just humans. But I have to make this point. But being they're the top, they are the fourth when it comes to making the most money. Did you know that? That's true. So all this belly aching, whining and crying from these people that I can't stand listening to anymore. This, once again, my people. Your people are the human race, you fucking idiot. Why are you putting yourself in a box? And that's another thing. Racism is real, guys. Okay, now it isn't real, but it is real, because anything that is a word, unless that word is describing something, is not real. To describe someone's ideologies or someone's actions toward another, that is not real. That's you just explaining that person's actions, okay? Don't get it twisted. Just because you call somebody a racist doesn't mean they are a racist. And I've met more black racists than I have white in my life so far. And I've actually had heated arguments with a gentleman that swore up and down black people can't be racist. It's impossible. It's only a white thing. Man, now that one blew me away. Like, you can't be serious here. You don't obviously know human history. Because human history is which class they should teach, not dwelling on all the evils and past sins of America, for instance. Come on now. Do you know who basically made the rest of the world stop practicing slavery? America. Do you know how many Americans died in the Revolutionary War, Caucasians, to free the slaves? It's mind-boggling to think that there's a class of people out here that are still preaching this segregation through past sins or something. I mean, affirmative action, I'm so glad they struck that down. DEI, I mean, anything that revolves around giving someone a position due to their skin color, their sex, their religious beliefs, all these things, that's on the individual that owns the business. That's their freedoms, if you ask me. I don't believe in discrimination, because I believe it's a human's right to discriminate if they want to or not. You can't tell the next person, which they do, who they can and can't hire and how many of this and that they have to hire. If I own a business and I use my own money to create it, if I want to hire nothing but lesbian Asian women, that's all I hire. Just lesbian Asian women, that's it. Nobody can tell me, oh, you can't do that. Why can't I? It's my business. It's mine to run the way I want. I don't agree with minimum wage. If somebody will work for $3 and somebody can pay somebody $3, I would rather have that person work for that $3 and make that $3 and know that they're making $3 an hour, but something's better than nothing, rather than walking around just picking up cigarette butts off the ground. This shit is absurd that somebody can tell somebody else how to operate or run a business. Yes, there's common sense things, like I couldn't allow nudity in my establishment, like just dongs and breasts swinging around everywhere. Obviously not. So there's just common sense shit. If I wanted to hire nothing but pygmy midgets in my establishment, and that's it. I only hire pygmy midgets. That's it. Nobody else. You know, they would step in and be like, you can't do that. That's not constitutionally right. That, well, prove that it's not. Because I thought I was an American and I could do what I want with my own money, my own business. Just as long as it falls within humanitarian guidelines, as in the point of having a business to employ others is so that they can prosper and move forward with their lives and pay their bills and things of that nature. Society is set up where they're on the cusp of, let's just go ahead and take care of everyone that doesn't want to work, and we can gain their trust and their allegiance so that when it comes time to vote, they'll vote for us. They're trying to start no voter registration. No voter ID? Are you serious? It's all absurd. But spring is rebirth. and we're going to move forward with spring, and we're going to have an amazing summer. Summer's right here, and we're coming back to the mainland. Yep, Star Nation Network. This little section of Star Nation Network right here, me, Stoner Dog, Young Abel, and the Terrorizer are coming back to the mainland. Rebirth all over again. Rebirth of a champion. Yet again. I keep telling you, them calluses are going away, and I can't have that. So it's time to go back to work. This has been Cup of Joe with Poe. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you have not hit that bell icon and you are subscribed, hit that bell icon already so that you get updated when I drop a new video, when we come on here live. We need more interaction from you. We need more comments from you. If you have a idea for a show, please send it in. We'll overlook it, and if it meets our criteria or whatnot, we'll do the show, and we'll even let everyone know that, hey, blah 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 viewer would like to see this, and this is what our show is based off of today. So we're asking you, chat, for ideas. So right down there, leave a comment what you would like to see Cup of Joe with Poe next week. If there's a certain topic or issue that you would like to see, please leave it right down there in the comments. And with that being said, enjoy life, because you only get one love.